I've discovered 3 bizarre ways to memorialize yourself after you die.
I'm Bailey from South Carolina. Let's talk about that.
Good Mythical Morning.
This episode is brought to you by Smule, makers of Magic Piano. Use the Magic Piano to cover our song, I Am a Thoughtful Guy, and make a video response.
Do that by July 15th, and you just might be one of the 3 people to win amazing things. We're giving away mythical shoes. We're giving away $100 to the iTunes store, giving away some other things. All the details are in the description in a video link.
I am a thoughtful chick. I think about a lot of things. I am still a thoughtful chick, still thinking a lot of thoughts about a lot of things.
Happy Independence Day to those of you in the United States of America and to anyone pursuing life, liberty, and the pursuit of mythicality. Thanks for joining us today.
Be careful. Don't blow yourself or someone else up when you're using the illegal fireworks from South Carolina.
Now, we all die. I don't mean to segue from fireworks to death, but we're going to talk about death today,
Yes.
so I'm just going to do that.
We all die, not necessarily from fireworks accidents.
But, you know, we would do well, thank you for that.
I'm going to start doing that whenever I want you to talk.
Just go like that.
And then you do it back to me. And you got to make a face like this.
Okay, no, I changed my mind.
That would get old really quickly.
I've discovered 3 bizarre ways to memorialize yourself when you die because, as I said, you will die, hopefully not as a result of
Explosions.
piracy or pyromaniacy.
Okay.
Those 2 things you should not die from.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about ways to die. We're going to talk about ways to memorialize yourself when you die. This is a crack.com article.
Bizarre ways.
Bizarre. Just crazy. Here's one. This is for real, people. So you can hold your comments to the end and tell us which one you're going to choose. Because why just go with boring casket when you can do something bizarre? Like make an urn from your disembodied head. So you reduce yourself to ashes and then you put the ashes in a head that looks like you.
Hold on, do they cut your head off and then get like a mold and then burn your head up?
Well, that's how they wrote it in the article, but really it's just a likeness of your head, but it's actually life-size.
Hold on, don't burn the head. We got to use that for a mold for his urn.
Cremation Solutions, a Vermont-based company, will use their state-of-the-art 3D imaging technique and photos of the deceased to create an incredibly detailed personal urn that is unbelievably
Creepy.
realistic representation of the said dead person's dome piece. $2,600. You can get your head this size and then put your ashes in there.
And then like put it on the mantle for my kids to creep their friends out? What?
Absolutely.
Seriously, what is the application? To like put it on display?
I mean, they're your ashes. You might as well kind of, I know what's in that.
You think it's weird to go to a funeral and like pass by like an open casket?
Yeah.
It's weirder to go and pass by like a sculpture of the dude's head up there in the front.
But for time and eternity, it at least clarifies things.
This is what he looked like?
Yeah, that's whose ashes are in here.
Oh, yeah, you can't get confused too easily.
The funny thing is when you go to their website, the first head you see is President Obama's head, which doesn't seem appropriate.
Yeah, I think that could be you could be prosecuted for that.
And then if you scroll down, you'll see another head that if you have like short hair, they can just kind of graphically represent it on like the surface of this thing. But if you have more hair, you can spec out a wig to be on this thing.
This can't be replicated by wigs, son.
And judging by the picture on the website, I think I want to go that route. I mean, we care so much about our hair.
Does look a little bit like you without glasses.
Does the hair?
Is that you? Have you got something planned I don't know about?
Hair's not parted correctly.
What else have we got on this list?
Become a vinyl record. This is also with your ashes. There's lots of options if you're going to reduce yourself to ashes. They take your ashes to a vinyl record producing plant. And when they're pressing the record, they put your ashes there on it and press them into the record, and then they give you 30 copies of this record.
Why 30?
But that's just the price point.
I got more friends that want it than that. I need 120 or so.
People who want to do this don't have more than 30 friends.
Yeah.
It's kind of I think that's what they're thinking. But you can determine what type of music is on it. but it has to be like royalty-free music. You can't be like, he's a fan of the Beatles, so we put the Beatles on. No, it has to be music that you pay them to create.
Like elevator music.
Or you can also
Hey, put on the Rhett record.
boring. Yeah, you pick music that says something about you, and you can also record yourself talking and put it on the record, or
Over the music,
or you can just put silence, and for like an hour you just listen to cracks and pops. You know what pop? That's record audiophile terminology.
I forgot a popple right there. Popule. You take care of that.
Dude, that's gross. On the back of your neck.
I don't really. I just was making it up.
And then you listen to the cracks and popules of your dead ashes.
Between those two, I'm going for the record, no doubt.
Okay, here's the final one that I'm going to highlight. There's more links in the description if you're interested in this kind of macabre subject matter. It's
good.
Live on... I can't even read this right. Popples and live. It's live. Live on in the form of a digital ghost online. At websites like Virtual Eternity and the website that I asked you to go to is called LifeNaut. You can create an avatar that looks like you, talks like you, and knows your life history. Family, friends, and even complete strangers can ask you questions and get your opinions on big decisions.
Now, at the urging of Link to make this exploration of these different ways to die or to be immortalized more interesting, I went and created an account at LifeNaut. And this basically...
You had to take a couple of pictures of yourself, like smiling.
No. I took one picture of myself.
Oh, really?
Yes. You build your avatar doing all these different things. All I did was I took one picture of myself, and then this is the default avatar. Now, I could go and I could teach my avatar what I think and what I'm into and how I would answer questions, but it has a personality right from the beginning. And
you just stood in front of a fence and did this, and now I'm going to talk to the you on LifeNaut.
Yeah, this is how you're going to interact with me when I'm dead, okay? Because I could die at any moment. We both know that.
And then you'll definitely die first.
And then you're going to have to interact with me, and I mean, this is how I'm going to go on living.
What do you call yourself?
What do I call myself?
That's how I usually greet people, so that's good. That's consistent.
Hi, dead Rhett. I'm Link. Enter.
I like Vancouver better.
You want to change my name to Vancouver?
No, it means I'd rather be in Vancouver.
No.
No, I want to change the subject, because I'm still rather sensitive about that.
About being dead. I know what the dead me is thinking. You said dead, and I was like, I want to talk about Vancouver.
So, where are you right now?
You know how much I love Vancouver.
Yeah.
None of your concern.
Yeah, that's
none of your concern.
Don't get into that.
Heaven? I'll just assume you're in heaven. What's heaven like? Dead Rhett.
Don't call me Dead Rhett. I'm going to get offended by that.
Heaven is a state of completion.
Heaven is a state of completion. Is that what you believe, Rhett?
I don't think so, but you know, anything goes when you're talking to the dead.
What do you
online
do
me
for fun? I won't call you Dead Rhett anymore. We'll go beyond that.
Lots of things. What do you do for fun?
Yeah, just have a conversation with me. At least honor me in that way.
I make internet videos, dude. They're not as good without you.
Oh.
I'm trying to be kind. I don't really believe that will happen.
Are you lying to me again?
Yeah, see, I know what you're thinking.
So you're calling me a liar. Getting in an argument with Dead Rhett.
Yes, I'm calling you a girl and a liar.
A girl? Call me a girl and a liar.
How does he know what I think?
This is not the type of conversation I was hoping we'd have, you being dead and all.
You shouldn't go back to that. You shouldn't rub that in.
Oh, really?
I'm going to get upset.
What do you want me to ask you, dead you?
So, change the subject. Bring something new to the table.
Oh!
I like it. He's got an attitude, which is pretty appropriate. Now, keep in mind, This is the default. I haven't trained him in any way. I didn't tell him to answer in any way.
He blinks, he smiles, he thinks.
Maybe it's got some kind of connection with me because I'm here witnessing it.
I'm trying to cheer him up. Are you upset, Rhett? I think you're great.
I don't think we've got it.
I know I'm great, but what do you think of the president?
Yeah, let's talk politics.
I'm just going to conclude this conversation by wishing you a happy 4th of July.
Do you mean you wish to end our conversation?
Yes, honestly.
Can you help me with the problem?
You should help me with the problem. I have a problem in the afterlife.
Sure, what's your problem?
This is going to be interesting.
I think I want someone who doesn't want me, and who is very wrong for me.
Am I dating in the afterlife?
Are you dating in the afterlife? Weird.
Not really.
Okay. That was weird. Okay,
Can we do that every day?
I'd prefer to never do that again and forget it ever happened.
I'm going to be talking to myself later on today. I'm just going to, when you look at me and I'm looking at my computer and I've got headphones in, I'm talking to the dead me. Because that was awesome.
Okay, you can do that. Just leave me out of it. All right, let's end this episode of Good Mythical Morning.
You know what?
And not spin the
Let's
wheel,
not
right?
spin the wheel, because we are going to exercise our independence to not have to spin the wheel. We don't have to do that. It's a free country. And we're going to take a suggestion that was...
Who's this from? Do you remember? We'll put it on the screen. North Carolina representatives ratify and sign the Declaration of Independence. So, okay, the Declaration of Independence is here before us. And I'm speaking in the wrong accent. I guess we're North Carolina representatives.
Representative Neil, I would like to sign this here.
Like this, okay.
I would like to sign this here Declaration of Independence in the lower right-hand corner. And I would like you to sign in the lower left-hand corner.
No, I'm going to sign in the center of... There you go. I signed in the center.
You
work anywhere around that.
You wrote right over John Adams' name. Look at that. You totally... You totally defaced John Adams.
I think I actually misspelled my own name. I'm more English now.
Yeah, are you familiar with how they talked in the Civil War?
No.
Well, actually, not the Civil War.
Are you familiar?
Are you familiar with history? And 100 years before the Civil War, when you need to get some whiteout.
This is definitely falling apart.
Has
Do we have any whiteout?
Has whiteout been invented yet? We need some. Actually, we need more like tan out, because this thing's not white.
Tan out, please.
We need parchment out.